Hello, world. Hello, world. Today, I would like to discuss something very important to me. And I hope this will be important for you as well. So, so let me begin. Hey. Hello. So today, I would like to teach you about morality and why it is important and what it does, what it means, and how it can help us. And I wanted to start by okay, and I also want to say that this is about in particular, this is about religion, and that can be part of the discussion. And today, I'm going to try to make that part of the discussion as well as we move forward. And so, um, morality, you know, most people don't have very good grasp about morality. I would say maybe 90% of people don't understand the utility of morality and the practical usefulness. But I would say that also a lot of people in today's world, um, actually, most people would benefit from a deeper understanding of morality and um, the precepts. So, like, so that in every religion, we see there are precepts, right? There are commandments in Jewish, Christian, and Islamic norms. I, I, if I'm not mistaken, Islam has something like the Ten Commandments as well. I'm just not sure what it's called. Anyway, but certainly in the Jewish religion, you have Ten Commandments, and in the Christian tradition, you have Ten Commandments, and in addition, you have the law of Jesus, which is to love God and to serve God, to serve in the world. Um, so that's the Christian understanding of morality, you could say, is it includes the Jewish concept, and the Islamic morality is um, very necessary also, and it is very, you could say, life enhancing, right? And so I just wanted to make reference to these three, um, you know, religious areas very quickly, because these are called um, the Abrahamic religious faiths, and they are very beautiful and good traditions, and they have very good grasp on morality, I would say, for the most part. And so, yeah, I would say that if you want to live a moral, decent life, you should definitely follow one of these religions. But I would also say that I do not think that they are religions, because I do not think that I do not believe the concept of religion as such, personally, right? I believe that there are ways in life that we follow. And religion is a very recent word. I think it came around the 1600s, and it has to do with a set of beliefs. But I do not believe that religion or true religions um, are only a set of beliefs. Uh, for example, in Islam, it is not just a set of beliefs, but it is daily practice of the five rites of Islam, um, or the five core practices, um, which includes fasting. And in the Jewish religion, it is the adherence to laws and the teaching um, of the holy books from generation to generation, and the um, learning by pupils of strict codes of conduct and strict ways of well, actually, yeah, just this is the Jewish perception, I would say, and it's one generation to the next, passed down for thousands of years. And it's not about belief; it's about passing down the tradition, right? And it's about learning the tradition well. And so, yeah, so I think this is a good background to understanding morality. Um, and when we move to the Christian faith, we can also see um, a deep understanding. But Christian religion, I think that even Christian religion is not a religion in the classical sense. In the as I mentioned, the word religion is came out of the 1600s. So I think Christianity is a living experience. It's not something that can be captured in creeds, I don't believe. Although there is the Apostles' Creed and the Nicene Creed. But I believe that as a group phenomenon, as a collective phenomenon, I believe that Christianity is beyond that, is beyond belief. I believe it's more like a ritual, something that's carried out by adherence, and it's something that is carried out in the hearts and minds of what are called believers. And yeah, so now that we have an understanding of why, first of all, we have some understanding of Christianity, Islam, and and Jewish faith, um, and we have an understanding that they are not religions, um, because religion is again just like belief, kind of like a false belief. But instead, they are moral. Um, they are living practices that I would say have moral implications, right? They have living living. Um, you could say, how can I say this? That all three religions have implications beyond moral prescriptions, beyond moral prescription. There we go. So Christianity contains moral prescriptions, and yet it is not limited to those. Islam contains moral prescriptions, and yet it is not limited to those. And likewise with uh, Judaism. And so we have to begin understanding religion in the light of what it offers in terms of a living understanding of its various truths and its virtue. Um, each religion has different values that it brings to the table. And one of those things is morality, among many, many others. Um, and so this is a more broad understanding of religion. It's not just a prescription or blind prescription or false belief, but it includes uh, intergenerational practice, practicing from one generation to the next, in the case of Judaism. In the case of Islam, it involves daily habits. And in Christianity, it involves having faith to God and loving Him with our heart, mind, and soul, all of our heart, mind, and soul, in fact. And so, um, at the core of each of these religions is a kind of a direct relationship. Um, Actually, it is direct relationship to God and to other people and to the truth itself, the enduring truth, um, the enduring truths set down by these religions, um, and the enduring prophets and the enduring scriptures that allow us to follow. And so, yes, this is a very comprehensive understanding now of religion. And so, on that basis, we can begin to understand morality, and we can take it now out of the Judeo Christian and Islamic faiths or the Abrahamic faiths. We can take it to the understanding of Eastern religions or Dharmic religions, more broadly speaking. And we can say that, we can even begin to compare and contrast once we've understood the basic morality. We can begin to fill in different gaps. We can say moral gaps uh, in these various religions. And one of the guiding aspects of religion, I would say, is faith. So I would say faith at times supersedes morality. It overcomes morality and is more important than moral prescription, right? And I think this can be said. It is very okay. So the same thing happens in Eastern religions, right? That faith in one's guru actually supersedes moral prescriptions, right? But the moral prescriptions are included in under the rubric of the guru and faith to one's guru, right? So faith is an overarching principle of relationship, either to one's lineage or to a spiritual practice or endeavor, or to God Himself, or to an incarnate figure who is a representative of God. Yes? And underneath this rubric, we can understand that morality is what we do to invoke and bring forth the flower of faith, to water our faith, to water the seeds of faith within our daily living, if that makes sense. Um, and so this is how I understand morality, given thousands of years of religious history and religious psychology. Um, I think this is the deepest that humans can go in regards to morality. Um, is the watering of and bringing forth of the fruits of a life lived in relationship to that which is divine, and bringing forth as a result the ripened morality, the conduct of goodness, and what we call a good life or just life, a life of faith and devotion to one's God, to one's guru, to one's prophet. And this in turn enlivens us. And yes, so I'll stop here for now.